Hello and welcome one and all. I am Old School Gamer 1971. A special shout out to Moomin and Pro Predator 49XX. If you enjoy the video, give it a big thumbs up, like, share everywhere, and if you haven't already, please subscribe as it helps the channel grow and puts a big old smile on this old face. So without further ado, Horizon Forbidden West is an adventure game developed by Guerrilla Games that released for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in 2022. Finally, the day was here. I have been looking forward to this one. Horizon Zero Dawn was a pretty good reason to own a PlayStation 4. And whilst this one can be a reason to own a PlayStation 4, is it a good enough reason to own a PlayStation 5? So let's take a look at this new entry into Aloy's new adventure. Guerrilla Games is a Dutch developer that has been part of Sony's first party studios since 2005. Starting life as Lost Boys Games, making games for Nintendo handholds, they have worked on Shellshock NAM 67 and the Killzone series. No one had expected how much of a departure Horizon Zero Dawn would have been from their previous games. Okay, one of the things I do think about when Horizon comes into the conversation is why no other developer ever tried anything like this? I mean, come on, dinosaurs crossed with robots in a wasteland of the future. That is a formula, nay a license to print money. There has been murmurs of it being like the previous game. And to those people I would say, yes and happily so. After Horizon Zero Dawn and Frozen Wilds, I wanted more, much more. And so here we have today the fruit of their development. Let's see how one measures up to Zero Dawn. There is new stuff, honestly. The controls are an absolute pleasure. If anything, they are tighter than before. Even the controls for the new equipment slips in so easy. This is good, as some of the stuff you'll be doing on the fly. So if it was slow and clunky, it would totally take you out of the game. However here, no such worries, and you will soon be finding combat second nature. Being able to scan now and see grip holds for traversal and / or escape adds to the game as opposed to detracting. Honestly, I played a lot more than 3 hours. Try about 15 hours, and I can tell you, the story is rich. It is a journey worth you undertaking. The familiar faces ease you back into the world, with new characters and new story, some of which is great, other bits not so much. This is a game that if you were a fan of the original, you will be a fan of this. If not a fan, still may be worth your time. And whilst Aloy is front and centre, as she should be, the returning characters and new characters also have some great showings. In short, strap in, we are going on a ride.
Glenny, where are you? Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I have to scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot?
Aesthetically, this is beautiful. Visually, this is a game to show off your system. Whether it's the wasteland, a village, wildlife or robots, this all just turns your head. Now let's get to that elephant in the room. The animation being reused. So what? If there was a problem with it, if it looked out of place in any way, I could understand the criticism. However, it doesn't. The game is not broken, and that is a lot more important than an animation being reused. Sound is also fantastic. The ambient sound sounds the part. The weapons and more important robots sound menacing. In short, this looks and sounds like it should. Epic. Bang on. The first time that you see the robots move at 60 frames per second, It is like liquid smooth, but it's more than that. It affects how combat feels and works. The underwater sections and exploration really adds another dimension to the game. Textures also look good here. Sometimes in games the characters have spent years in a wasteland but look quite clean and tidy. Here they look a bit grubby, and this adds to the immersion of the game. So was it worth the wait? After all, this was supposed to have come out last year. After Cyberpunk 2077, take as long as you need. No, the game is not perfect. I do not like all the story beats, but the gameplay really is great. That is not to say that the story is bad, only that it is probably my only nitpick with the game. Yes, a lot of things from the original is here, but if it is not broken, why spend time fixing it? Any fan of the original, or anybody who is looking at this game right now and thinks, that looks a bit good, should get it. Even if you did not get on with the original, maybe give it a go. And it earns itself a solid 9.7 out of 10. I'm off to play some more. Damn things keep getting in the way, like food and sleep and so on. And we are done. You have earned yourself a Chufty badge. Keep yourself safe, one and all. This has been Old School Gamer 1971, signing off.